Hi JCAC family, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to be diving into what anxiety looks like in children. I'm going to be breaking this down for you into 4 different categories of symptoms. The increased need for control, different types of body changes or body symptoms, any type of behavioral change or acts of avoidance. I'm going to be going into detail about what each one looks like and different symptoms that may fall under each category. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's move on to the next category, which is avoidance. When children are anxious, they naturally want to avoid the things that make them anxious. So whether this is socially, they may want to avoid school, they may want to not go to school on the day of a test, they may want to avoid certain social situations because suddenly they feel overwhelming, or they have a sense of uncertainty on what they're supposed to be doing in these social situations. You may notice that this is a change of behavior because they may have been very social when they were younger. But as the brain develops, anxiety can grow. And so if a child's naturally going to be an anxious adult, anxiety symptoms may manifest slowly over time as they grow older. And so when they were a social butterfly last year, suddenly they're anxious about social situations now. I see that a lot in the children I'm working with. And it's very confusing to parents because the child who I thought they were is no longer them anymore. And there's almost a sense of loss, a sense of grief of their personality changed, and I was hoping this for them in their life, and now I see it's going to be different. And that's very normal for you as a parent. It's okay to grieve that change because it's really painful to see our child going through something really hard or having to cope with something really tough. Another helpful tip for how we can help our children when they're feeling this way is we can help name it. It's called Name It to Tame It. Helping them understand what anxiety means, what feeling nervous means, and even explaining, remember last week when I had to do that thing at work, I felt nervous then too. So helping them see and feel, we feel nervous. If the more we talk about our nervous energy in age-appropriate ways, like, mommy's really nervous about this big thing she has to do at work. We don't have to go into detail of what. And I'm coping with it by taking a few deep breaths while I drive to work because I'm nervous and I'm gonna roll my shoulders and take a few deep breaths. Will you hold my hand? That makes me feel better because now they're seeing in the model of how to manage anxiety, how normal anxiety is. And so they can start internalizing that and using those skills as well. If you're noticing your child isn't managing their anxiety very well, isn't communicating their anxiety very well, even in the ways if you're trying to help them, they may need the help of a counselor. Play therapy can be very helpful for children with anxiety because we use very playful means to access why, to help them increase that insight and increase their verbal ability to explain it. And then we help to intrinsically link coping skills, regulation skills through play to that anxiety cue. So we might be playing in the sand tray, bringing up some emotion about something. We notice their energy going off, and then we'll jump into a noodle battle that revolves a lot of regulation play in the midst of it. So your child thinks they're having a great time, but what they're linking is when I elevate an arousal, I do this and I come right back down. And so they can naturally do it because it's really hard to think I'm anxious now, therefore I should, because in the moment we're kind of lost in the anxiety. So it needs to be more of an intrinsic response of I know exactly what to do and my body almost craves to move into the calming techniques that helps my body feel better. I hope this helps to bust the stigma around anxiety, to help you as a parent reach to your child if they are feeling anxiety. And if we can help you in any way, please let us know. In the comments below, share what the symptoms your child may be going through. Share what's helped them so that you can empower another parent. And in the description below, you'll find links to our website, to information about how to reach out to us, as well as other anxiety tools for you and your child. Thanks for being a part of the JCAC family. If you're not a member of the JCAC family yet, you can become one for no cost by hitting the subscribe button. And then if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified of any of our videos that come up with more helpful information and tips. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.